Hey, it's your girl's favorite DJ Rich Kim, man, with the bands. Don't bring your girl around me because she's going to become a fan. I really feel as if this video has been very long overdue. I feel as if I owe you at least a bit of an explanation for my absence, but at the same time, I feel as if this video took a long time for me to actually make. I ain't really see myself being in this place, but you know, here we are. It's been like 6 or 7 months since I've done a podcast episode, but a lot has happened from then to now, and so that's kind of why we are here. For one, a nigga graduated from college, first king from my hood to get a degree, and that's pretty exciting. Don't have a job yet, but I mean, the DJing is good, the business is good, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But I just thought when I graduated, like, there'd be a bunch of opportunities just presenting themselves all the time, and unfortunately, that's not the way it is. Maybe because we're in the middle, we just got out of a pandemic. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm not really tripping because, honestly, I don't even think a job is really for me. I kind of don't like taking orders from people. I don't even like answering fucking questions. I'm not Alexa, but I don't like answering questions. But that's part of what I'm going to do with this video. I reached out on social media, asked people what they wanted to ask me because I was going to actually be conducting an interview on myself. So a little later on in the video, I'm going to be answering those questions, so make sure you stay tuned. But as far as like the podcast, I think that Share Them Boys podcast died a while ago with with some of them relationships. It's you know how like in rap songs, like the rappers will rap about how like they day one switched up or changed up on them. You know, I can't think of a song off the top of my head, but we've all been there. And I used to listen to them songs and I used to think, not me, there's no fucking way me and my homies will switch up. We'll never get to that position, but here I am. It seems as if the people that I was closest with in the earlier years of my life are the people that I'm like the most distant from today. And I mean, that's just shit. That's kind of just how life goes. And when you correlate that to trying to build something like a podcast or like starting a business, if that foundation not strong, if your core not strong, that shit only can go so far until it crumbles because that foundation not strong. It's like having a table with 2 legs. That shit's not gonna last too long, you know? But with that being said, I also feel as if I was rationalizing a bunch of behavior from my friends that I wouldn't accept if they weren't like my friends. For example, I mean, I know you've been in the position to where you've given your homies the benefit of the doubt because they're your homie. But if your so-called homie were to do something, if the person that wasn't your homie was to do some shit like that, your reaction will be completely different. And I say all of that to say this: you kind of gotta hold all people to the same fucking standards and shit. Like, it's sad. It's not sad, actually. It's standing on business and standing on your values and your morals and shit. And I don't know, I kind of had to be honest with myself and realize I was rationalizing a bunch of fuck behavior from my friends that I didn't really agree with myself. And shit, it probably go the other way. It's probably a lot of people that I associated myself with in the past that look at some of the shit that I do, some of my behaviors, and don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody for the decisions that they have to make, especially decisions that they have to make to survive. But a lot of the decisions that people make, it's not about survival. It's just about existing. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to college. Somebody had asked me if they thought college was worth it, and honestly, I think so. The loans, if you can go to college for free, most definitely go to college for free. But I feel as if when you speak of college, it's kind of like anything else. you kind of get out what you put in. Because now that I'm done, there's so many more things I wish I would have invested my time into, but I was always doing something else, and I didn't think this was important enough, or I always thought that there would be more time in. And that's something I learned this year too. Like, people will put things off and put things off and put things off with the thought that there's always more time. But time is one of them things you never can get back. You never really know how much time you have left. So if you got an interest in something, you might as well just jump off the porch and fucking try that shit. You feel me? I moved out of state for a little bit. Went to Texas, and I really dig Texas. When they say everything's bigger than Texas, everything is most definitely bigger than Texas. But taking nothing away from my Illinois women either and shit, because shit's most definitely going on here and shit. We got some of the most beautiful women on the planet, I believe, as well. But neither here nor there. Texas was nice. I ended up having to come back because if you know me, you know my daughter goes where I go, and her mom wasn't as accepting of me moving 1,000 miles across the country as I would have hoped. So I had to come back until I want to give it maybe a year or so. Basically, until she agrees to let me take Layla, I'm not gonna go nowhere, because I'd be damned if I move to go make my life much better and my daughter's still here in this fucking hellhole. It's not happening like that. But neither here nor there. The point of this video was to kind of let you know where things are gonna be going from here on out with the page. It's mostly just, it's gonna be me. I do plan on starting another podcast. That is going to happen. I'm gonna do another podcast. I'm gonna be having guests and all of that. I'm gonna still be doing music. Any interest that you have and you want to showcase to the world, I will be more than happy to give you a space to do that. So stay tuned for that. But if you've never been on my page before ever, and this is your first time ever like seeing me and shit, I hope my lighting is good. It's not, but it'll do. I feel as if I should tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Chicago. I live in Peoria, Illinois. I'm a girl dad, one kid. She in her room sleeping right now. You hear that bedtime music? Yeah, she in there, knocked out. I'm a CEO of Hoodrich Tv. You know, shit's going. Season 3 is gonna drop soon. I got some tracksuits coming. I got some booty shorts coming. I'm a DJ, your girl's favorite DJ. I'm a radio host. Well, right now I'm actually not a radio host. I was for quite some time. Shit, and I'm a fast car driver. That's really it for me. I feel like I'm like, I hate telling about myself. You kind of just have to like either be around me to kind of get an understanding of me, or I guess ask questions. But I hate answering questions. But I really hate answering questions about myself, really. But with that being said, we finna go into these questions about myself. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm only gonna do a couple of them. One of the questions I received was, what kind of reality show would I be in? And it's funny because I almost actually was on The Real World Chicago, but I chose college over that. But if I was to be on a reality show, I feel like it'd be maybe something like The Real World, Jersey Shore type of vibe. But at the same time, I feel as if I was on a dating show, if I had like a dating show, if I had a dating show, yeah, that would be lit. Like The Bachelor, like 30 naked booty hoes. And I just gotta pick like one of them. I probably wouldn't even be able to pick one. I'd probably have to pick 2 of them or 3 of them and shit. But I feel like that'd be like, if nothing else, it would most definitely be some interesting television. But so I think the type of reality show I would be on would be kind of like either like a dating show or like a real world type of vibe. An instant deal breaker for me in a relationship would probably be not taking, if you have children, just like not being in it's like an attentive parent. Instant deal breaker. But also when you say deal breaker, it kind of gives the idea that I was looking for a relationship, and I'm not. But it's honestly it's subjective. You kind of can take it how you want. But my perception of deal breaker is me not fucking with you. But not fucking with you and fucking you are two completely different things. Because I can fuck you and never talk to you again and shit. And you could be like a terrible person. Well, I don't want to say a terrible person, but you could just like be a not shit ass bitch. But I'll be trying to get to you in that booty. So I'll fucking like talk to you for a little bit just to crack you and not talk to you again. But just maybe not even getting to that point. Shit. Really bad parenting, a bitch with like a dirty hoe. Like I'm not like, and I don't mean untidiness, I mean like dirtiness. Like if my house is cleaner than your house and I'm a single bachelor, or a woman that can't cook, if you can't cook, it's kind of a deal breaker too. But just because you can't cook don't mean I won't like put this dick in you. So like, I don't know. It kind of just depends on what you're asking. Like, what's a deal breaker for me not like wanting to have relations with a woman, or like a deal breaker with me like actually being in a relationship. If we were talking relationship, yeah, like not being able to cook is a deal breaker for sure. I can't be with a woman that don't know how to cook. Like, Why would I fucking come home at night for the pussy? Like pussy only satisfies a weak-minded man. I shit on hey, man. If I could be anywhere in the world right now, where would I be? Oh, I don't know. I would say like a beach or some shit would be like cliche as fuck, but I don't know how to swim. So I don't think that would be ideal. Somewhere isolated, maybe. As long as I could be with my daughter, I'm cool. But I don't know. Honestly, if I could be anywhere in the world, I'd probably be right here where I'm at the crib with my daughter in her room sleeping and shit. Like, I don't know. There's some places I would like to visit that I haven't been. You know what I'm saying? Like Egypt. I want to see the pyramids, the Giza. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to Cabo. I want to go to Paris. You know what I'm saying? It's places I want to go, but like any place that I would be right now, I don't think so. I think, shit, if I can't take my daughter, I'm not going. Shit. Anywhere where my daughter is, that's where I want to be, honestly. Or where I could get access to her, you know? Traveling wise, I already know I'm going to travel to all the places that I want to be. Worst pain I experienced. See, you would probably expect it to be me getting shot being the worst pain that I experienced. But honestly, I want to say I had a toothache, and the toothache was more painful than getting shot. Weirdly. But neither here nor there. I think the worst pain I ever been in was it being Christmas. And my daughter's mom wouldn't let me see Layla. She was on like that stupid petty baby mama shit. And I had all of Layla's presents at my house. And they were just wrapped up. And I wasn't able to get her for her to open her presents and shit. And that shit fucked with me. That shit fucked with me a lot. That shit, like, I probably cried like I'm pretty sure I cried like a bitch that day. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the worst pain I experienced is not being able to get to my daughter, knowing my childhood trauma when it comes to that type of shit. But that's another video for another day. That's probably the worst pain I've experienced. Honestly. Probably maybe do one more. What's something I had to change about myself to be successful? First off, like, I want to say that success is subjective. Your definition of success and my definition of success is not the same. But I think it's important to go into my definition of successful, which would be kind of just like me doing what I'm doing right now. Shit. Generational wealth is success to me. Like, not saying that I'm not doing my fucking thing, but one thing I had to learn was there's no I in team. It's like, I'm one of the most self-sufficient people that I know. It's like, I don't even like asking people for help majority of the time. But I realized in order to be successful, you need, it's gonna be some critical people that you meet in your life. It's gonna be pieces that you won't have, that you're gonna have to get from other people. Even if it's something as small as a connection, which a connection can be, is something that's small that can end up being something huge. So I don't even want to minimalize. I don't want to minimize the importance of making connections. But basically, that's something I had to learn to be successful, is that you can't do it by yourself. Like, a lot of people try to say that shit, and I got far as fuck by myself. Do not get it misconstrued. You can get a lot accomplished by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can, but if you got like some really big goals, you got like some really big, I mean, even if you got small goals and shit, just being able to know how to link up with the right people to help you further your own agenda and further theirs is something I had to learn was critical in being successful. Like, you can't do it by yourself. You can, but like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I think that's all I motherfucking got. I'm gonna be coming. Go make sure you go to hoodrichplaywear.shop. I'm gonna drop a link in that motherfucker so you can click on it, go check out some shit. Season 3 is dropping in the next couple of weeks. I'll probably do a video, let you know. Remember that there's no such thing as a life that is greater than yours. Keep them fucking haters off your back. A hater can't tell you shit. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to post on this bitch a lot more often, or at least a little bit, at least ever so often, so you can keep up. Follow me. Instagram DJ Riz Ken. Snapchat, you can't add it. Nah, Bang Rose Ken. I don't really be on Snapchat anymore though. But TikTok and Instagram, DJ Riz Ken. I'll make sure I get to posting more. But before I go, I do want to say this. Just because you grow out of people, because like it was kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, with like people's values not being the same and not aligning, and that's causing a disconnect and shit. Just because you fall out with people don't mean that there's beef there. Don't mean that y'all gotta have like hostility towards each other. It's like you can grow apart from somebody and you can still have mad love for them. You can have mad love for that person even though y'all grew apart. It's like, actually, and scratch that. Don't scratch that. Just because you grew apart from somebody don't mean that you don't have love for that person and shit. It's just, it's part of life. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you in that age, like when you in your 25 to 30s, you gonna go through that shit. But you gotta also be able to appreciate and cherish the memories that you were able to build with a person for so long, because a lot of people don't have that 10, 15, 20-year relationships. I don't think I have no 20-year relationships. Close. I got really close, but yeah. Just because you grow apart from somebody don't mean it gotta be hostility there. It's all love, man. And just remember that there ain't no such thing as a life that is greater than yours, to keep them fucking haters off your back. Yo, today, do not have to determine your tomorrow. Cause we gonna make today jealous because of how hard we gonna go tomorrow. Remember, stay up, stay blessed. We out. Subscribe to my shit too, man.